Hey everyone, welcome to another unpacking video. We got a new sponsor as well, which is called Tulio. It's from Finland and they make diffusers and hood protectors and window guards. And I ordered something for my Mazda Demio as well this time. And it's gonna be a hood guard for protection and also window guards for not making rain, snow, ice and such go into the car when you need to open your window for some reason. So we're going to check out what we got in this case. I was asking for some decals as well, for also showing my appreciation for these sponsored price of these hood guards and window protections. So in this case I'm hoping that we got some cool stickers with this thing. So let's see what we got. Always heavily packed. A lot of stuff here. We got some crap in here. So let's see. This is the thing. And I already bought one of these from the same sponsor to the Subaru Impreza, if you remember from a previous short I uploaded to YouTube. And also they wanted to put the Subaru Impreza on their social accounts as well, because the pictures was so great. And they needed a demo for that kind of car. So they're probably going to do the same thing with this one. So this is in Swedish. It says window protection or diffusers, window diffusers. I don't know if you can see that properly. There we go. So I got some of their commercial stickers, and there we go. So these are the window guards. Let's put these up. So they will be applied in this direction on this side to protect from rain, snow, ice, whatever that goes my way or from my passengers to the upper side of the window. So I should have 4 of these. Yes, these are the passenger sides on the back. You can see here, same sort of mount, and they seem to be transparent, as you can see here, maybe. So that's good. And now for the main attraction. This is going to completely change the look of the front of the car, which I was hoping for, because this Demio still has pretty stupid looking eyes when it comes to the headlights. Oh, and I also got a sticker here as well. It says Mazda. And it seems to be somewhat transparent, but not entirely. And it's a big one. It's really chunky. I didn't expect it to be this wide when I saw the picture. As you can see here, it's pretty good. It's like almost the entire length of my hand. Makes it look a bit like a Evo sort of wing in this case, or a diffuser. It looks a bit Evo, probably because of the slight slice here, which makes it for the grill to expose itself a little bit more, which is good in my case because I have a really huge opening for induction in this case. So it looks really cool. Really cool. So it's from Tulio Hymet. Also their URL, probably not so easy to see here in Swedish, which is winddifusers.fi, vindvisare.fi. Highly recommended parts. I'm not disappointed at all at my first purchase, and I'm probably gonna buy more from them, probably for my GT4 if they ever get the opportunity to order. They seem to be ordering from Russia, from a factory down there for special orders, and then they import it to Scandinavia and make it possible for us to buy retail, but still cheap. It's much cheaper than finding stuff on eBay, actually, or even if you check Wish, because usually you get these parts pretty cheap on Wish as well. But in this case I could order fairly easy, just contact the provider, and the sponsor in this case checked out the parts for me and ordered accordingly. They didn't even have this part originally on their page. So in my case they made an exception and contacted the factory, and they had one and they started producing. So hopefully I can install this and get some cool pictures, and maybe Tulio Hymet in this case will have some good demo to show on their pages as well, and social media accounts. So pretty cool. I didn't even know I got the extra sticker that says Mazda here. Just really cool. I actually bought one already, but can't get enough stickers. This is not my case. I miss the stickers and everything. So thank you for joining me in this unpacking video. Really cool sponsor. I will put the information in the description, and they provide parts for the entire world. You can order, but it's cheaper through Scandinavia. So it's a good tip from my part. Okay, in this case I have unpacked my hood deflector. In this case I'm gonna mount it here, and I also wanted to point out something here, that everything was pretty much already configured here. I still have a screw in position here, which you usually have to do yourself when it arrives from Tulio Hymet, but in this case it was already screwed in. And also there is an extra thing here when it comes to installing these kind of parts. See if you can see it here. Here you have some foam, plastic foam for like almost like package material in this case, but you still keep these on for when you're doing your installs. This makes the installation of the bracket more easily to suspend from the hood and make it more friction. In this case, when you start screwing in the screw into the bonnet in this case, then you have some elasticity here between the screw and the foam, rubber foam here, which makes it more possible for the installation. So in this case I'm just going to keep everything on here. I just remove the secure padding everywhere, and there's also rubber bushings here, as you can see, like nipples, and I'll stop touching them, but still like nipples. And when you start installing these, they're gonna flex a lot when when pushing towards the bonnet. And it's supposed to be like that because you have to have a really snug fit with vibrations and everything when you go fast with your car. So keep everything on, start bending in the brackets accordingly to the shape of the bonnet, and then afterwards when you have everything in position, see if it likes this as much on the left side as it is on the right side, so it's perfectly centered in the middle. You start screwing the screws into position on the actual bonnet metal in this case. So we'll see how this fits. Alright, so it's on. It took about 10 minutes because I'm really picky of the installation. It looks really good. It makes the headlights look a little bit more evil than more stupid like before. And I'm gonna show you some extra parts on the installation so you make it easier for yourself the next time you may do an installation like this. Also, it's going to be interesting to see if this decal from Street Performance, another sponsor I've had ever since I started modding cars. It may look a bit weird I kept it, but I saw that the visor in this case is transparent. I don't know if you can see that, but you can see my finger on the other side. And in direct sunlight, I'm guessing that this decal is going to show. So maybe it's an unplanned cool mod. Hidden decals, who knows? So I'm gonna show you some of the mounts. Alright, so let me show you how the installation worked. Like I said before, keep the foam underneath here for max flex between the brackets, and also protecting your paint on the hood in case you need to remove this for some reason. The screw just needs to be tightened as much as possible as you can still feel it underneath your finger. Not too much because then it can jump out of the socket where it's supposed to be. And in my case I have this rubber lip to protect the hood from slamming it into the chassis. As you can see here, I still have some rubbers here which still protects the hood from slamming too hard. So I just fold that, in this case, a bit backwards, just to make it fit inside here without puncturing it or anything. And it's a snug fit, as you can see. I'm really pulling here. Same on every side here. These are more straight on, right to the metal on this side. But on this side, still the foam, as you can see. You don't need to do anything with these. In most cases, when they get delivered, they're already mounted. So all the way on all sides, these are 4 brackets in this case, which makes the complete installation, and took about 10 minutes in my case because I really needed to check the spacings on the side because I really didn't want these to hit the chassis, and they don't. It's like 1 millimeter from the chassis when you slam the bonnet down. And there we go. Easy, cheap, cool mod, and also makes a function for diffusing all the rubble and dirt that comes your way when tunneling air right towards your car when you're going on the highways. So in another update maybe we can check the visor and see how much it deflected, and maybe see some actually puncturing holes from stones and such, but I really don't want these to get punctured at all. It looks so cool. It's like a Darth Vader mask for cars. So, well, hopefully this will look real cool. Thank you for watching.